Hey guys, it's Heather. I just wanted to show you I guess it's some at-home shoulder exercises that you can do. Just the main exercises that I do at the gym. For most females, I notice when they do shoulder presses, they're usually doing around 15 pounds. I don't really see much more than that besides me and a couple other girls. I do around 25, 30 pounds. I've done 35 once, but I mean, what's the point to push that much? Because it kind of hurts my shoulder over here. But, you know, if you trying to think what you could use. I have dumbbells. I'm just going to use tens as an example because I can do pretty much every exercise with tens. But you can literally pay $5 and go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls, which I keep saying stuff about TJ Maxx. I don't know if it's just mine, but there are tons, like yoga mats, tons of workout stuff, like a jump rope, a lot of stuff. So I have seen, I believe, 15 pounds and less. I haven't seen anything more than that, but it's not really that much, maybe $8, I don't know, for a set. And they're the neoprene, they're not these ones that I got from Sports Authority, which I just wanted all mine to match since I have so many of them. But just to get started, guys, to get well-rounded shoulders, you want to make sure that you hit your anterior deltoid, which is the front of your shoulder. You want to hit the top of your shoulder and then the back of your shoulder, which is your posterior deltoid. Anyways, there's different moves that are going to incorporate different muscles. Obviously, your body's built where, you know, sometimes your chest muscles can help assist you, or your biceps. But all of these moves are pretty good. If you don't do them all, then you do one next time, you find that you're sore because you do have different parts of your shoulder that you work. So I'm just going to run through, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of them. As I go, we'll see. Let me put my hair in a ponytail. And then I'll just show you what I typically like to do to get well-rounded shoulders. I lift pretty heavy, so all you have to do, I've been lifting for a very long time, so if you do not want your shoulders as big as mine, one, I have the genetics for wide shoulders. I've always had wide shoulders. I've played basketball and volleyball and softball, so I've always used my shoulders, you know, so that could be part of it as well. But don't freak out that you're going to get huge shoulders, you know, and you could always use a little bit lighter, but you don't want to use so light that you're not doing anything, because if you're not challenging the muscle, it's not going to grow and you're not going to get any kind of shape. You're not doing anything. So just to get started, I'm going to do, I'll stand up, and I'm going to show you the rear delt. So I'll go this way. If you lean forward, sometimes I put one foot in front of the other. If you lean forward, you want to lean so that the weight, you can feel it where you can pull the back of your delts. So this can also double as a back exercise. You want to make sure you're not pulling with your back like that. You want to pull with your shoulders. So I'm putting it into the back of my shoulders. And I usually do 12 to 15 pounds on this because I have a bad shoulder on this side and it just hurts, you know, so I do 12 to 15 pounds and then I do about 8 to 10 reps. So it's already getting tough on me. So that, make sure you're putting it in your shoulders and not with your back, because then that's a different exercise. That's the back of your shoulder. Then you can do just lateral raises, which are like this. Sometimes you can put it into front raises, which this is going to get a different part of your shoulder. And also, I like to superset sometimes. I'll go like this and right into that. I'll go to about 16 if I'm doing both. And then I'll stop and I'll rest probably about 45 seconds to a minute, and then I'll go back into it. Or I'll do if I'm doing two different muscle groups like triceps and shoulders or something, then I will do a tricep exercise, come back and do shoulders. That way I'm not wasting my time, you know, just sitting there. So, okay, I did the front raises, the side raises. I did the rear. Now, these are called upright rows. You can do these with the barbell, but when you use dumbbells, it's pretty good because sometimes one side's stronger than the other, so it helps kind of balance that out. And then also, it doesn't tweak your wrists as much. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift it, put your elbows up. And also if you find yourself going like this, get your chin up, because whenever you tuck your chin, it helps you lift, but you're starting to use like your neck and your traps, which your traps are a very strong muscle and they grow very quickly. And I mean, mine are pretty big just because when you lift heavy, it's almost impossible to not include them, but I try not to. I try to focus on the muscle. Okay. Also, another thing I wanted to say about the front raises, if you tilt it out like this and lift, that's a whole nother ball game right there. It adds to a different part of your shoulder. Also, kind of all over the place. You know how I did the rear like that? If you tilt them back like this, at the gym, I usually lean on a bench, or I'll bring it up so it's slanted, and I'll lay on it. But I'm going to try to attempt to do this. If you come out at an angle like that, hold it, come back down, angle, come back down. That's hitting a different part of your shoulder, part of the rear, but the side as well. And it gets kind of tough to hold it. And then one last move, guys. I usually do about 20 pounds in this because you are using your biceps as well. Or I like to do the cable pulleys at the gym, but sometimes I'll use dumbbells. And with the cable pulleys, I'll put them on the side and I'm pulling them in like this. Then it'll put it a little bit lighter and pull inwards, because for me, going out like that is a lot harder than coming in for some reason, because I'm using this side of my arm rather than the majority of my bicep. So with this, stand up, always keep your chest up, and it's really weird looking, but you can feel it in your shoulders. Some people lay on benches sideways and they lift it up like that, if I were more sideways. But I'll just do that and I can feel the burn in my arms when I use about 20 pounds. But that's it, guys. You can pick a set of these up, like I said, probably like from $5 to $10. And I mean, if you can't get to the gym or you can't afford it or you're a stay-at-home mom, those are some shoulder exercises that you can do. If you do 8 to 10 reps, 3 sets, you can be done in a half an hour. You know, it's only half an hour. Do it while you're watching TV. That's pretty much it, guys. Until the next video. All right, bye.